Good morning, guys. Today is Thursday. I'm just finishing up editing my video that's supposed to go out today. And then after that, I have some work that I need to do. I also just sold my beats to a friend. I had been trying to figure out how much to sell them for and like if I could even sell them, because I know sometimes people would just rather buy headphones and things like that new, but turned out my friend wanted them and I sold them. And I'm really excited because that now gives me the money to buy a trackpad for my desk, because I really like to edit on my big screen here, but I can't because I just have this mouse. So now I can get a trackpad and I would still make money because of the amount that I sold the beats for. So I'm very, very excited. I think I might actually, I was gonna wait till Prime Day, but now I think I might actually order it now. So we'll see, but I'm gonna finish up editing first and then figure that stuff out. Other than that, the dogs are just outside right now. They're playing, getting some energy out because they've been a little bit chaotic inside. My house is very small, so sometimes it's tough to have them be inside the whole time, especially when there's two of them, but they're getting some energy out. So aside from that, we're so close to the weekend. We're almost there. Hello you guys, it is already like almost 2 p.m. I have to give somebody a call at 2 and I also want to make a really quick lunch, but wanted to update you guys because I don't think I've mentioned it on this channel yet, but Ryan and I are thinking about moving in together and we have a whole spreadsheet of different houses that we're interested in, and we want to just start off by going to a couple of the listings, just checking them out, seeing what you can get for what prices and all of that kind of stuff. So I'm actually really excited because we heard back from one and they have an open house today. So I'm gonna go look at it. Well, we're both gonna go look at it. So I'm very excited about that. I just wanted to update you guys. I'm gonna go make some food really quick. Good things happening. I think last vlog, or maybe the vlog before that, I can't remember, but I have been going through some things. Like mentally, I was just like spiraling, and slowly things are getting better. So that's good. Okay, I'm like literally running out the door, but I just changed and we're going to head over to go check out that house. So I'm really excited. I'll tell you guys how it looks. Okay, we're back home. The dogs are here with me. They're just living their best life. The house itself actually was not bad. Whoa. I liked the house itself. It was actually really cool where two of the rooms had a lot of light and then one of the rooms was a little bit more dim. It was a 3-bedroom house, which we have not seen a lot of. There was also a huge yard. So overall, like, the place was cool, but it just needed so much cleaning up. There were so many like small things about it. It just felt like there were so many other places that we have seen that are within our price range that this was the first place we've seen. We already knew that we weren't gonna want it, but the house itself was cool because of the fact that the rooms were like that. In my mind, I was like, wow, that would have been actually pretty great, because then 2 of the rooms could have been offices and then 1 of the rooms could have been the bedroom, but it just obviously wasn't gonna work out. There was also some other stuff that like we weren't really into, and so we were like, it ain't gonna work, but it was nice to be able to go see it. So our first place that we're looking at together, I think this is one of the big changes that I had mentioned a couple of videos ago that I wasn't really quite ready to share online, but yeah, Ryan and I are moving in together. So we don't have any kind of date whatsoever, but we would like to do that ideally at minimum before the winter time, but also like Ryan would prefer to be in around the summertime or before it gets crazy hot in LA, just because he has no AC. He also has no heat. So it's just like, he doesn't like when the weather is like terrible in the current house that he's on, because it gets bad. Either way, it was a no, but we're here now. I just was editing my video and it's taking a really long time to process. I'm not really sure what's going on with it. I was reading that it might take hours to process. I don't know if this is like a new thing with YouTube, so we'll see, but it should be, at least a version of it should be up for you guys. I just had to like re-edit it. I don't know if that even makes sense, but it will be up. And then I'm going to start working on the next one because I want to make sure that that is finished for you guys before I head over to Washington. I want to make sure that everything is like set up. So I am going to relax for a little bit and then I'm going to keep editing and gonna make some food. I don't know what I'm gonna make yet, but I'm gonna make something and that's pretty much it. Okay, I was able to figure out what was happening with the video, so sorry, but it's going up now. I hate posting things so late in the day. It's already almost 7 o'clock and it's gonna be going up late, so that sucks, but it is what it is. Next time, it will be better. Good morning, you guys. Hi. Oh my gosh, today is Friday. We're so close to the weekend. I feel like I've been living a bit of like a Groundhog Day. I'm so tired. I guess I didn't realize how much 2 dogs is to take care of, and like that sounds silly, but I thought that they would just like be with each other constantly and just like tire each other out, but that's just not the case with these 2. They're just very different dogs, and so I'm constantly having to like make them both happy, so it's just getting tiring. But we're so close to the weekend, and I already know that P probably is just as tired as I am, so the whole weekend he's gonna be like dead asleep, so that's good for me. I just started doing some work, so I have some good things happening at work, which I'm really excited for. I feel like finally the market is starting to pick up, which is huge. Other than that, I don't have big plans for today. I finished my book, and so I'm preparing to finish my next book, actually. This is the one that I kind of paused reading, the novella that was part of the Wilder series. And since it is a novella and it's so short, there's only 2 hours left to read on it. So I'm going to plan to finish that today as well. But in the meantime, I'm first going to do some work and get all that taken care of so that I can have a nice, easy rest of my day, edit later today, get myself set up for the weekend, get ahead a little bit. It's gonna be a good time. Hey, is this Michelle? Hi, how's it going? Hi guys. So I'm still working, but it's almost end of what we call power hour, which is when we have all of our outbound activity go out. And honestly, this power hour has been pretty chaotic for me just because we just had so much happening. So I didn't get as much outbound activity out as I would like, but I don't have very many meetings today, and Monday, no one's gonna be around because it's the 3rd, so it's totally fine. But I just wanted to loop back to, I think like not the last video that you guys saw, but the video before. I just had so much change happening in just like my every single area of my life, and I just wanted to loop back on it because I feel like at the time I didn't know what I could say or what I couldn't say, and it was just like so many different emotions that I was going through because it was happening in real time, and I knew I just needed to talk about it. I actually talked through so much of it, but then I cut it out because I was nervous to say the wrong thing. So anyway, point is that I think that there are just a lot of emotions happening, and one is that I'm gonna again get a chance to see my family soon. By the time you guys are seeing this, I think I'm already on the way to see my family, so it's been a really long time. Just to put it into perspective, it's been I think like 3 years since I've seen my mom and dad, so it's been a long time. On top of it, there's just been like so many changes at work, and with all of those changes, it makes you wonder what other changes are coming, what are other people thinking about. So I think I was just going through so much, and also having a chance to talk with one of my coworkers in particular about what they're going through, and they were going through a lot of those same emotions. But point is that there was just a lot happening, so I appreciate you guys listening and hearing me out, and I'm sorry that I couldn't share a lot of those things, but I think for right now I've realized too, and just like some self-reflection, that I don't need to make any decisions right now. And it is exciting that I get to see my family soon, and Ryan and I are thinking about moving in together and things like that too. So I think there's just so many changes happening at one time that I was getting really overwhelmed with them, but also change can be good. So I'm starting to get to a point where I'm able to welcome that, and I'm excited. I'm curious as to what's gonna happen next. I have no idea, but we'll find out, and we'll find out together. So I wanted to say that because I realized that the way that I left the video also felt really weird, and yeah, so anyway, that's it. I'm gonna get back to work, but I need to heat up my coffee first, and I think I was just taking a second to like continue to digest some of these feelings because it's a lot. I don't know if you guys heard that, but Penny wants me to throw a ball with her, so I'm gonna go do that and also heat up my coffee, and I will check in with you guys when I'm going on my lunch break. Okay, it's just about lunchtime for me, and I don't really feel like going
out to go get groceries, but I have nothing here. Reason I don't want to go get groceries is just because I, one, have work to do, but two, because the dogs, and I just don't know how they'll be leaving them alone in such a small house. I feel like they'll be fine, but it just makes me nervous. Yesterday when I went to go to the house viewing, I left Penny in her crate, but just in case, I don't really need to go out, so I decided instead to order from one of my favorite restaurants. I am getting Zankou chicken. If you guys have never had it and you're in the LA area, I highly recommend getting it. It is so delicious, and their garlic sauce makes it amazing. So I'm ordering it now. It should be here at, let's see, it said 1:20. So it's only like 40 minutes from now, and I'm not like super hungry. I'm just like starting to get hungry, so it'll be perfect for when it arrives. So I'm going to chill out for the next like hour, and then I have one meeting at 2:30. Rest of the day is just gonna be like really chill, so I'm just gonna hang, watch a show for about an hour, and then that's it. I don't have any plans today. I think I'm just gonna get ahead on some of my editing too, because I think that will be a smart decision for future me. Okay, all of the food is here. I ordered some extra stuff, so I actually ordered some boba as well. I got a little nervous at first because I literally, both of the orders were coming in at the same time, and I watched the girl deliver to the wrong house, and I was like, pretty sure that's supposed to be my delivery, but I like didn't want to like flag a random car down. And then I tried calling her and she wasn't answering, and I was like, what the heck? So I called again. Luckily my neighbor's door was like the gate to their house was open, so I just went in and I was like, oh, you delivered it to the wrong house, it's fine. So anyway, we're here now. We're gonna eat. I got Zankou chicken and some boba time. If you guys have not heard of the Zankou chicken murders, I highly recommend looking it up. It's so intriguing, but basically this recipe, they have these garlic sauces. I don't know, it looks like butter, but it's so delicious. And basically the like Zankou family made this secret recipe for this garlic paste, and it was so good that there was a murder over it. So if you guys want to look it up, it's very, very interesting, but I can say that truly the garlic sauce is 10 out of 10. And I got some boba. I'm gonna go enjoy this, and I'll see you guys in a sec. Hello you guys, it is 4:15 on Friday. The air conditioners are on, so apologies, it might be a little loud right now, but my friend and I are thinking about heading over to a restaurant that we actually frequent. I've actually only gone with her and her parents, which is kind of funny, but her parents are having a little dinner for themselves because her dad is retiring, which is like a whole thing. But because of that, she was like, I don't really have much else to do, so if you want to meet up and go grab some food and margaritas. I was like, I'm not really hungry, but I'm always down for margaritas. So we're waiting to hear back on that. Okay, she said she wants to wait a little bit so that she's actually hungry, which is totally fair. So I am just gonna wrap up some work and then wait till she's hungry, and then we're gonna head over and have a little margarita chip type of night. Okay, we are heading out. I just changed into my dress. You can't really see it because I have a million and one pillows right here, but I guess you can kind of tell. I'm just wearing the same old dress that I just got, but this time I dressed it down with just a fanny pack type of deal and some Birks. Keeping it casual today because we're just getting margaritas with my bestie, and we're heading out. Wow, okay, that was like the best dinner I could have gone to. Apparently this is my new like dinner dress, and Penny she drinks very messily, so she's drinking water over there, but I just had the best dinner ever. I met up with one of my best friends, but also one of my coworkers, and I felt at first like I couldn't really tell her all of the things that I was going through last week, but for you guys 2 videos ago, and I was like, I have to talk to you, and I laid it all out, and it was so nice
nice. It was so productive. I think that sometimes I get in my head about how people are gonna react to things and then deciding how they're actually gonna react before they even have a chance to react. So it was so helpful. I feel like I got so many questions answered. I feel like she also has so much insight about me and like what I want in my career that she can like give me perspective from an outsider viewpoint. So overall, it was just like a 10 out of 10 conversation. I invited Ryan to come to have margaritas with us and like have food with us, but I'm glad that he didn't come. I feel like that conversation was really needed. So overall, I was so happy that it happened. And honestly, like I just feel so much lighter and clearer, and like so many of the things that I was questioning before I understand now. So I just feel so much better. So anyway, on my way home, I picked up some of my favorite beers, which are the Elysian Space Zest. If you guys have never tried it, if you like an IPA, you will like it. If you don't like an IPA, you will not like it. I will be very upfront about that. I used to not like these, but they are now my favorite. And they also remind me of home because they're from Seattle, Elysian Brewery. So I'm gonna have one of these. I'm gonna chill out with Penny and P. P is actually hiding because a firework just went off outside. So there's that. But I just feel so much better and I feel so much lighter, and just like I was really happy to have that conversation with her. So I feel like that's a really good way to start a weekend and a really good way to start a holiday. And Penny's trying to play ball with me now, so I think I'm gonna go play. You trying to play, Penny? Let me see, bring it. Oh, thank you. Good job. Yeah, that was great. Okay. Oh, wow, that was a good one.
Good morning, you guys. I am so tired this morning. It's like 7 a.m. and I'm just so sleepy. So I stayed up pretty late last night and I just like watched a movie. I listened to music. I just like had a really good night by myself. And yeah, that was literally it. But I stayed up so much later than I'm used to, so I'm so tired. Obviously, P and Penny can like go to sleep without me, so they still woke up early, and I'm like, ugh. I feel like I'm out of my body. I don't even know if that makes any sense, but I am in line at Starbucks now because I am craving one of their breakfast sandwiches as well as a matcha. So anyway, I'm just in line. The line's not too long because it's still early, and I'm gonna go grab my drink and my food, and I'm gonna go home and read and watch videos and edit some videos. Just kind of have a Sunday, but it's Saturday. Yeah, can I get the sausage, cheddar, and egg sandwich? And then can I get a venti matcha latte with vanilla sweet cream cold foam?
Hot or ice for this?
Ice. Thank you.
Okay, we have more updates. So first of all, I took like the hardest nap ever. Sorry, I'm also trying to corral the dogs. My other neighbor just came over. They were so nice and they were like, well, we went to the farmer's market, so they brought me all of these strawberries. They look so delicious. I'm about to eat them right now. They're so fresh, oh my gosh. But then also my friend texted me as anticipated, and she was like, there's been traffic and we had stops, and now our ETA is 7, which like, did I call it or did I call it? We're just waiting for her to come. It's about 5:30 now. I have probably like 45 minutes or so, 30 to 45 minutes left on my book. So I'm gonna go knock that out, just finish the book already, just to say that I did. I'm probably gonna hold off on reading the 4th book just because it just is a whole different character too. So I'm like not as intrigued, and after I'm finished with this one is when I'm going to start the Lion Game. So I'll keep you updated on how all of that goes. Okay, well, 2 things. Well, actually multiple things. One, I just went to eat those strawberries and I got to the bottom of the little crate thing and there was a bug. So that was great. I immediately I think I had one more, so I just threw it away and I was just so grossed out that I just couldn't do it anymore. 2, my friend just picked up Penny, so I feel like energy has lifted. I feel like I have my space back. I feel like I don't have to like be thinking about everything that is happening everywhere. I'm going to use the scraper on this rug because let me show you the scraper that I have actually. It's one of those ones that I had seen so many times on like Instagram and stuff, but then I ended up finding one in the dollar section of Target. So I bought it and I swear by this thing. This rug, it gets so much hair and Penny sheds a lot, and also her hair is black whereas P's is like blonde brown. So this rug looks extremely dirty, but I know that it's because Penny was just here. So before I lose steam, I'm just gonna quickly scrub at it while I watch something, and then I can relax for the rest of the night, which I'm really excited about. I'm getting some allergies, so I just wanna lay down in bed. Good morning, it's Sunday. We have made it to the end of the week. However, next week's gonna be weird. Monday, working, but who's gonna be around? And like half the people have PTO. Tuesday's a holiday. Wednesday and Thursday I'm working. I think I maybe have one external meeting. And then also like so many people are on PTO. Friday, heading off to Washington, which I'm so excited about, all the way through next week. So it's gonna be great. But I wanted to update you guys because last night I finished the novella Forever Wild. All of them are like wild. Wild at Heart, Forever Wild, Something Wilder, Simply Wilder. I don't know, something like that. Anyway, the novella. I'm conflicted by it. I think I ended up rating it like 3 stars only because like I never wanted to read it. Does that make sense? Like I never like actively during my day was like, oh, I want to read the novella. Like I need to know what happens. But then once I was reading it, it was great. Like I even cried at the end. Not like cried, but like kind of like teared up. And it's really hard for a book to do that to me. So I gave it 3 stars just because like I already knew it was gonna happen. It was like really easy to predict. Obviously, it was just like tying everything up in a bow, and it really did feel like a really long epilogue. I think sometimes I'm okay with not having that information, and like the next novel sort of ruins that. And I was actually watching a booktuber's videos the other day, and she was saying that she doesn't like series because she feels like the second book in the series is always just like to tie up what happened in the first, which I don't 100% agree with because like Harry Potter is not like that. ACOTAR is not like that. Although ACOTAR is like very repetitive. I guess you could say that about Harry Potter too, but it doesn't feel as repetitive. But I guess it's just like a difference of like 1 to 3 stories versus like a series where there's like a magical world. So I don't know. The point is I finished it. So that was book 28 of the year. My goal is to hit 40. I only have 12 more to go. And I just this morning started The Lion Game. I feel extremely tired. I feel like the whole week is catching up to me. The stress of next week is catching up to me. Like everything is just like in my head. So it's just a lot, but it's gonna be fine. I'm really excited to go home and be with family. I don't know what happened, but like yesterday during the day, it must have been when I took a nap, I must have slept wrong and my neck really hurts now. And then on top of it, I was already like exhausted yesterday, so I did literally nothing. And then I was reading, and right as I finished my book last night, I fell asleep, and I fell asleep on the couch until 2 a.m. So didn't help with the neck pain. So now I'm just like annoyed at the world right now. Like it's just one of those days where you're just like, I know I'm gonna be grumpy today. Okay, wow, I had to change so fast. Oh my God, you guys almost fell over. Hold on. I just want to quickly heat up. You can't see me, but I'm heating up my coffee real fast. I'm gonna put you guys over here because you can probably hear the microwave. I was just talking with Ryan via text, and we were just quickly like, I don't know how it happened, but we started looking at properties again, basically. And as we were looking, I was like, I wonder if there are any non-scams on Craigslist. Turns out there is one that looks nice, and they called me. They were like, great, you can go check it out right now at 11. It's 10:20. And then in the meantime, another guy got back to us about a house and he said that we can go check out that house too. So we're heading over right now. I didn't even have time to shower. I gotta like literally run out the door. I just want my coffee to be warmed. So I'm gonna get my bag together. We're gonna go check out some more properties and I'll tell you guys how they look. Okay, so I apologize because the AC units are on yet again, but I just got back from the showings for these houses and wow, they were so cool, honestly. The first one actually was the second one that we got contacted about. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. After that, we went to the second place and we liked the first place better. So what we're doing now is we're going to apply for it, see what happens, because obviously things move really quickly, especially in LA. I know it's not as fast as like New York, but they move really quickly here. So I have to consider that I have to give 30 days notice and things like that. It's just a lot, but the place had a beautiful kitchen area and a really cool yard, and I don't know, it's just like such a quiet neighborhood. It could be so nice to be in that area. So we're feeling hopeful, but we'll see what happens. So I'm gonna apply right now for that place and then get back to like editing and reading and just like having another lazy Sunday. We were like, had to hustle on going to check out those places. Guys, it happened. I got myself on a good editing cadence. I am currently uploading my video that is supposed to go out tomorrow, and then I'm gonna take a quick little break and I might get into the next vlog that I have to edit. I made like a whole note so that I know exactly what needs to be done, when I need to do it. I even added it on my calendar and like included like when I need to film things, when I need to edit things. So I'm really excited that I have that all set and done. I don't have to do more tonight, but I figured I might as well get a little bit ahead. Tomorrow I wanted to do some editing as well, and on Wednesday, tomorrow I'm gonna obviously be doing some editing as well, and then on Wednesday my new trackpad comes and I'm so excited. I'm sad that I will only get a chance to use it for like 2 days before I then leave, but I'm excited to try it out and see if it changes anything, because I'll actually be able to edit at my desk. Anyway, lots of rambling as always. I feel like I ramble a lot, but just wanted to tell you guys that I think I might actually go and watch The Crowded Room, because I think I told you guys about it a couple of weeks ago and I just haven't watched it since, and it's so good, but I just need to get back to it. So I figure since I have a little bit of downtime, maybe that's what I will catch up on. I'll update you guys in a little bit once I actually decide what I'm doing. I I think I'm gonna start heading to bed. It's 10 o'clock right now, but the fireworks have been going off like crazy and P is under the bed. He's a little nervous because of the fireworks, but I'm also just like so tired from the week overall, I think, and just everything. So I'm gonna start heading to bed, but I'm really excited to head over to Washington this week. I can't believe that it's this week finally. Like, I've been thinking about this for so long. I've been wanting to visit for so long. It's been 3 years since I've seen my parents, so it's gonna be such a great time and I'm excited to take you guys along. So I hope that I get some good footage, but we'll see what happens. Obviously, I want to focus in on spending time with them, but I want to show you guys around the place and getting to catch up with a couple of my friends too and so on. So yeah, I'm just excited, but I'm gonna start heading to bed. I have a work day tomorrow, which I can't believe that tomorrow's already Monday, but at least I'll have a week off soon. Thank you guys so much for watching. I feel like yet again, I don't know what this video was, but I appreciate you guys being here, sticking with me, and I will see you in the next one.